Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the LVT High Roller Draft Tournament. Got Tools alongside of me, and we are getting ready for the elimination finals. We got GBX versus Warriors. Tools, GBX, though, are coming off a heater, a Game 5 victory where they look like they picked up all momentum and look to carry it into this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I really don't know who to give the big advantage to. Obviously, both these teams haven't played each other yet, but Renegade looked like a man possessed in that last Slayer. If you can keep that momentum into this series, I think it's going to be a really tough matchup for Stellar and the crew.
Yeah, you got Stellar, Soul Snipe, Snakebite, and Ryanoob. I mean, these are like fever dream rosters that we've put together here via the draft format. Huge thanks again to all of these competitors throwing down on a Saturday where there's no HCS action. Off the start, though, it's Warriors winning not only the opening break, but quite possibly A, B, and C.
With the squad translocator in the bag, Warriors is at least going to have a little bit more dynamic play to at least contest for this camouflage. You see Soul Snipe that first one in, but with so much damage being taken, there's only options to get out, and that means camouflage is going to be rolling into the hands of GBX.
Oh, love that push there from the Warriors, sending two on suppressed. Both of those two were 1 HP, but when you got that numbers advantage like that, more often than not, you have the win, which is what Warriors have for now. They have the scoring as well, but for now, GBX in position with B control. Renegade with perfect use of the camo, and we were wondering if Renegade was going to carry that momentum into this series. Garrett, he absolutely has. 5-1 to start.
There's a fantastic patience play by him to wait for Stellar to take damage and then try to pop him. Unfortunately, that nade is a little bit too high against Ryanoob, so they weren't able to secure that hill, but great plays nonetheless from Renegade, and we start to see a little bit of a cursed sniper on the ground, see if anyone's able to get that thing away. But so far, I mean, even though GBX isn't winning this game, I've been really impressed by their play.
Yeah, the eye test and the slay test, if you will. GBX with, I think, 4 more slays at this rate. A full team wipe up on the Warriors, and now that lead has materialized for them where, you're right, Garrett, it looked like GBX was winning the match just based on all the slays we're seeing. Bodies dropping for the Warriors, and now it materializes into the trip cap for GBX. They're absolutely rolling, doubling up on the Warriors.
Well, Warriors just can't stay 4 alive at the same time. Every time it feels like they're all about to spawn up, we see 2, 3 going down. And it's always scattered about on the map. Just great pressure being applied by GBX. Too much for Warriors to handle.
Stellar now along the cut side, picks up, I believe, what was his previous sniper, as it's got that SSG skin on it. And he takes down Renegade with the no-scope, suppressed with the timing on the dummy ramp, though. Make sure that Stellar can't go on a reign of terror. Just
an impressive shot by Stellar, but the problem for Warriors is because they've been going down and been spread on the map so much, GBX just has so much freedom to maneuver. Suppress finds the easiest flank possible, is able to stop them from scoring on C, and well, he's not done quite yet. He got 2 in front of him. That nade gonna be just enough to take him down, but this is gonna be a tough battle for Ryanoob at the top of tower.
Stellar now looking to claim, protect the B sign. Got to get that slay first on Nest Bridge, which he does. Avoid the great grenade damage. That's the second step. Third step in the process is to secure it. Fourth is to push on out. Great play here from the Warriors, and now we're starting to see these guys align. Now we're starting to see damage materialize into impactful slays that turn into numbers. An objective advantage for them. Warriors secure a trip cap, but GBX will reset A.
Warriors, you can tell that they wanted to be aggressive over towards A, but the early deaths not going to allow them to do so. GBX at least have a little bit of space to maneuver now, but this is a big opportunity for Warriors to start clawing their way back in. It's going to come down to some big slays, and it looks like it's going to be Soul Snipe that's trying to lead that charge and keep this rotation 1 step ahead of GBX.
Soul Snipe and Warriors able to control A. Soul Snipe pushes out of A preemptively to try to play for that trip cap, especially. God, look at this score. It's already gotten a little out of hand. 56 to 139. It makes sense why Soul Snipe pushed quickly with the urgency towards B, but GBX have been able to protect it. Ryanoob now pushing along the pillar side, back and forth. 4 go down for GBX. Full control for the Warriors.
That was great play by Renegade to try to stay alive at the back of B, but Warriors have just started to come alive. in the slaying feed, and it's making all the difference for this team. Priority is getting that sniper out of the hands of these players over on Warriors, and with all but 2 players on the map on the respawn screen, it's just going to be a battle for that tower control.
Truck gonna reset C and get C spawns, back of mud or dummy door for GBX. Truck now pushing in through the A sandbag side of the map. Everybody's cleared out of A, so Truck's gonna take this for free. 2 players down for GBX, 2 players down for Warriors, and Druck, with the utilization of his fast-paced gameplay, is turning it into points. Look at this, rotate to C, A, and then B, but he gets his face taken instead. Snakebite with a double. Intent with that, gonna reset and recollect. No more snipe to work with, but happy with that double. Looking to turn it into some camo.
That's almost evil from the side of Warriors, right? Snakebite's able to pick up that double, but notice that the walk back. He starts to overload the dummy side. This does 2 things, right? Gives them the numbers for that camo fight, and then it also just allows them to have a lot more freedom to play into a potential trip cap after. You see Stellars being aggressive towards that player at B. Snakebite was waiting at C. Unfortunately, those kills don't go their way, but they're setting themselves up for an awfully dangerous run here.
GBX have regained control of B and C, but Warriors take it right back to not only reclaim C, but they can regain the lead. A once 139-39 match is now just separated by 8 seconds.
Patient play by Stellar. He wants to wait and see if they're gonna have the opportunity to play for that trip cap. And you notice him and Ryan working together with Snakebite to push in to that A position, but patient plays by GBX might just be enough to stop this short. The question is, are they gonna be able to get themselves another base to call home to stop the scoring from Warriors? But Warriors have just been so fast on their rotations.
Warriors have been so fast and so good at executing despite having more players dead on the map than GBX does. You look across the stat sheet, I believe the total kill death disparity is still up, still positive for GBX. Now they're turning it back into points, but not before the Warriors steal the lead from them.
Renegade tries to line up something special, but the 2-for-1 combo not going to be able to come into effect quite yet. And this has been the problem for GBX, is they haven't been able to have their forward players on the map not only stay alive, but not get those trades. So far, Warriors are finding unanswered kills in the initial fights, making it so much harder for the team. Renegade, though, not quite able to take that second shot.
Oh, man, some impressive shots nonetheless. Could hardly see Ryan Noob's visor there at the ventilator. Renegade still able to take him down, but it's the 2 push from Snipe Tower and Nest Bridge from the Warriors, which gives them the snipe back in their hands. Ammo's out, though, so we'll have to wait till the next one spawns at the 6-minute mark, top mid. Stellar lining up a triple. He won't get it, but Warriors will get the team wipe. 4 go down for GBX, and it's going to be the Warriors who take this lead into the 200s.
Yeah, this is dangerous. This camouflage coming up. If GBX goes down, you might as well call it GG. You're going to have camouflage and an opportunity for a trip cap for the side of Warriors.
205 and rolling, and that number might just mount even heavier and higher if the Warriors are able to secure A as well. But with Soul Snipe and Stellar going down, GBX will reset, and this could be one of their final pushes out of the A base, and Camo could make it a lot easier. Suppressed wins a crucial one, and despite having their back against the wall, GBX have a chance here in the end game. They could even run it back with a trip cap of their own, and they're starting to roll here. Suppressed trying to find the maximum value out of this camo.
Soul Snipe was able to get that kill at C with that nuke combo, so even though Suppress got all that information for his team, we still see that there is hope for Warriors to still finish this out early. They just have to win these slays. Suppress, though, making it tough with his camouflage.
Oh! Soul Snipe. Suppress was going for it. Suppressed had the finishing move. Planned, it looked like, but Soul Snipe takes him down instead. They both do ultimately trade out, even 3v3 for the time being, as GBX are able to find B, and this feels like a crucial point to control the rest of the way. A, you can see that sticking with Warriors. C, you can see that sticking with GBX. It's going to come down to B.
It was great coordinated effort from Warriors. They battled out of that big door two at the same time. Too much for the players of GBX to handle. It gets them back into a scoring position. Remember, they only need to hold on for another 15-20 seconds, and this thing is done.
B continues to be the focal point, so I expect Rhinoop to flank and rotate, little candy cane formation back to B, and Exactly what we see. Needs to land his shots though, but instead suppressed. Gets the better of Ryanoob. Snakebite cleans it up. B in favor of GBX, but that's not going to last for long. The Warriors have regained control of B. Now they just need C. 237, 175. This one's still close.
Problem for GBX is you see how Warriors are running. It's 2 at a time. Too much firepower to deal with. And, well, it's going to be last hopes. But Renegade with a sniper, that's enough to dream on.
Oh, big play from Renegade. As that sends everybody back to the respawn screen. Back at C! More snipes! Snakebite goes down to 1 HP. Renegade looking like he's in an octagon warm-up match as GBX regain control of all of the map. A, B, and C in their favor. They're down by a minute, but they might just have a chance.
Do you believe the sniper's in the hands of Renegade and plenty of space for him to maneuver? That quantum translocator at the back of B is going to give him opportunities to get unique angles from Nest and Green. One last push for Warriors and a sniper for Renegade that might just stop it.
Renegade has the pre-fire set up on the garage door. Snakebite doesn't want it. Oh, he does! What are you doing, Snakebite? You know Renegade's got that lined up. Oh, he gets another 2, taking the faces and souls of his teammate. Snakebite, Warriors as a group, Renegade absolutely frying in the end game. Do they have it?
One more bullet. Here comes the push. Ryanoob is going to make his play towards C with the rest of his team. Snakebite takes the opening damage. It's going to come down to this.
Oh, that's a good perpendicular grenade. It looked like it could have gotten some damage onto Ryanoob, but instead, no, Ryanoob pushes on through the backside. Oh, it's
the rotation
chaos.
at A.
245, 247. A trickling in favor of GBX, and I don't know if Warriors are close enough to A. They're going to play for B instead. B at the halfway mark. 245, 248. Cherish just looking to contest it here. You've got 2 players in the hill for each team. Cherish wins the fight, but goes down shortly after. Soul Snipe now just looking to stay alive. And he goes down. Oh my God, and GBX are going to steal it. What an unbelievable comeback.
Renegade, the captain, with the snipe, changed it all. 8 bullets and a dream, and he completely pushed his team to the finish line. An unbelievable Game 5 finish a series ago, and a Game 1 statement from him to help his team launch forward to 8,200 damage. We'll give him the extra bit, 83 on the mark. MVP performances in Game 1.